Hey guys, again, this is Jeff with another Pokemon X and Y Wi-Fi battle. Today I have a battle against Govek. He's a pretty good opponent, so let's get the battle started. So this battle is against Govek. You can see he has a nice jacket on it. I'm pretty jealous of that. But I lead off with my Greninja. And he leads off with his Goodra. Now this Greninja is an interesting Greninja. It's not your average Greninja. I don't hold an item, so I use Acrobatics, which is a flying type move. And because I'm not holding an item, I do twice as much damage, but that opens me up to his Thunderbolt, which is now super effective. And I go for an Acrobatics again, knowing that I can take this guy out, because Goodra has a huge wall out of the way turn 1. And so, he sends out his Heliolisk. And I want to get out of here. I want to save this, so I'd U-turn. And when I U-turn out of here, I don't expect to do a whole lot of damage, but it ends up doing way more than I expected. So I need to save this for later, because Greninja is so darn fast. And I go out to Donphan. Now this move I wasn't expecting him to do. He goes for Rain Dance. And the reason he goes for Rain Dance is because he wants it to be raining, probably for his Surfs powered up, and for his Dry Skin ability, which allows him to get a little more health back. And on that turn, he got a pretty good amount of health back. So he goes for Surf, which is now super powered in the sun. It's basically like Stab in the rain, but because of the rain, it's basically like a water type. And then I go for an Earthquake, and he faints. That's another Pokemon bites the dust. Now this Aggron, oh my gosh, Aggrons are such a huge pain. He Mega Evolves into Mega Aggron. This thing is like a wall of walls. They are so tough to take down. He Brick Breaks me. I guess he hopes to take me down, but he doesn't take me down. And I go for an Earthquake, and I hardly do any because of his Filter ability. His Filter ability, it weakens super effective attacks. So not as this thing's super bulky, but it weakens super effective attacks. So, I just go for this Ice Shard right here, just to get some damage off before I go back. And he Dragon Claws me to take me out. Look at this thing. It is a wall, but luckily, I have my Charizard, which I'm going to go right out into after this rain stops. I go into Charizard, and this turn, I Mega Evolve, bringing the sun out. So, I don't think he's going to survive in the sun, taking a heat wave from Mega Charizard Y. So, Aggron is very physically bulky, but he's not as specially bulky, but he can be. But I take that Mega Aggron right out. Mega against Mega, I guess Charizard won. And so he goes out into his Absol. And I'm switching out because I'm afraid of the Sucker Punch. I don't want to die from a Sucker Punch, so I go out and Togekiss. But he actually Stone Edges, which I didn't expect. And I don't have much health left, but that was a crit. So, yeah, crit on Togekiss, because Togekiss is usually really bulky for me. But I Thunder Wave him just to slow him down, so I can take him out with almost anything. And he Psycho Cuts me, which is probably going to take me out. But it doesn't. I live with 6. I got lucky on that one. And then, he gets paralyzed, so lucky for me. And I roost up. He's probably really, really mad about that. Me roosting up after he's got me down to like 6 health. But, I get leftovers and roosting, and that gets me almost over halfway up. So I just go for Aura Sphere. And I almost take it out. So close. And then he Stone Edges again. And he almost takes me out, but not quite. And then Sunlight fades, so no more fire attacks around here. And we both get a little leftovers recovery. No big deal. And then he goes for Sucker Punch. I wasn't expecting that, but he takes me out anyway, even though I resist it because I'm Fairy. So Togekiss is down. So he gets another leftover recovery. I can take this out with almost anything, so I go for Scizor. And with Scizor, I go for a Swords Dance, because I know I can take whatever he wants to throw at me. Whatever he wants to throw at me. And then he goes for a Night Slash. And it does about 40% or so. But now he's in trouble because I can just bullet punch him and take him out on this. And so he sends out his Talon Flame. I know Scizor cannot take a hit from this, but I'm already at +2, so I tried a bullet punch. Because I knew he could just go for a Flare Blitz and kill me. So I wanted to get a little priority, get a little bit of damage off, which actually helps me win the match. So he gets damaged by his recoil because of how much HP Scizor had. And I just Shadow Sneak here, and I just want to kill this thing no matter what. So I Shadow Sneak it, and it does way more than I think, and I actually kill him with a Shadow Sneak. So, but I get burned, so this is basically a useless Greninja. But it faints anyway due to the burn damage. Yeah, it's burn damage. And so I go out in my Rotom, and he goes into his Feraligatr, and this is his last Pokemon. So, and I Thunderbolt him. And he goes for an Earthquake, but I think he forgot that I had Levitate. That Rotom gets Levitate. And then I Thunderbolt him one more time. And his Feraligatr goes right down. So, that was the end of the battle. I hope you guys enjoyed. Please like and subscribe, and please share my channel with everybody else.